we got ASPI. They're doing something. I was going to post about them on X, but they were, at the time, they were only up like they were up 3.16. So this is ASPI in the after hours. So now this is interesting. So Terrapower, if you look up my other videos on ASPI, go over their Terrapower, that's Bill Gates' power plant. Enters a definitive agreements with power, including a loan agreement for construction of a Halo production facility. So Halo, probably not pronouncing it right. That's the shit they need to fuel the nuclear reactors. They turn the uranium that comes from the ground into this type of fuel. And, okay, loan agreement with Terrapower, loan subject to conditions that, and you know what? I don't want to say this. There's shit in South Africa. We have all this beef with South Africa. So that makes me nervous sometimes. But if Bill Gates is in charge, we can hope that's not true. And all the other tech lords, they really want this. Supply agreement supports a supply of the first core Terrapower nutrient payment in Wyoming and contemplates a supply of Halo over a 10-year period. Ooh. So this is good because Terrapower, that's Billy Boy Gates money. And we all know he's going to give so much of it to fucking charity. You fucking dick eater. But in this case, my charity or yours if you're into ASPI. But this and their stuff that they're doing is very confusing. Like ASPI subsidiary, they're going to break up into another company because this is a uranium fuel technology. They're going to break up into this other one called Quantum Leap. Now, when this happens, if you own shares of ASPI, you keep those, and then they're going to just give you shares of this Quantum Leap, which is going to be QLE. And that's that. So this was a little while back. And some people think this will just dilute the share price of ASPI. Some people, because one of them is the speculative one. I forget. And one of them is actually making silicon 28. But like I said, you'd have both. But then on the other side, so the Halo would be required for the nuclear reactors, the small nuclear reactors. That's like Oklo and SMR are the small nuclear reactors. So ASPI Isotopes recently started the first quantum enrichment isotope facility, which is expected to enrich kilogram quantities of uranium and nickel, two isotopes that are used for the medical industry and are in short supply. That's the one that is. And Russia does something too, and something happened, but Putin is not one for gossip. So people still may or may not know what happened to their one uranium mine that had a processing facility. Silicon 28, Russia processing flood? I don't know how this would come up. Isotope of silicon, most likely a scenario prompt is misspelling. Shut up. Well, obviously I misspelled it. I don't know. There was an incident where, I don't know if I do flood hazard and risk assessment. No, that's, I guess, something that goes. But Russia definitely sells this. So either way, it's still in high demand and with not as many sellers. So when this has the Silicon 28, that's going to enable all these things. Emerging healthcare. I think QLI, that's going to be the one selling the silicon? Oh, well, I don't know. They're both doing things that I think are good. Whatever they were going to do. But ASPI, this news of Terrapower, oh, man. That's good. This is good.